Alvarez is a great fight. I want to thank Ramon for travelling over for this press conference today, and also to Zamfir as well. Ladies and gentlemen, obviously his brother will be fighting here on December the 15th as well, and probably the biggest fight of his career against Brandon Rios on November 17th. Big round of applause, please, for Ramon Alvarez, and I believe he's translated here as well.
Vamos.
Primero que nada, buenas noches. Les agradezco a todos por estar aquí, a toda la prensa, a todos los medios, y agradezco esta oportunidad que se me ha dado. Vengo muy motivado para dar lo mejor de mí.
He says, thank you very much to all the press for being here. I'm very, very motivated for this opportunity, and I'm trying to be, I'm gonna be doing my best.
Y también quiero dar las gracias a la empresa Zamfir que me maneja por darme esta oportunidad con Eddie Hearn. Estoy muy contento y muy motivado, y ese día voy a dar todo para salir con la mano en alto.
I want to thank my company, Zamfir, and
he fighting Brandon Rios this weekend.
I will give everything on the ring, and I think I'm going to win this fight.
Hey, before we listen to Brandon Rios, damn, Eddie's tall. Here, let's not decapitate Eddie. There we go. All right. This weekend on the Zone, here's the card right here. I'm gonna tell you what the running order is likely going to be. Probably going to be the main running order. Obviously, it's going to be streaming from 6 p.m. Eastern on the Zone all the way up until about probably, 11-ish, 12-ish, depending if there's no knockouts, whatever. But it's going to likely be Brandon Rios, which we're going to talk about in this video, versus no, it's likely going to be probably Gabriel Rosado versus Luis Arias, then Brandon Rios versus Ramon Alvarez, Canelo's older brother, Clarissa Shields versus Hannah Rankin, and then Gerald Big Baby Miller versus Brojan Dinu, which will likely be for the WBA World Title. They're still trying to figure that out. Right now, 8:49 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Wednesday, November the 14th, 2018. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. So obviously, I'm going to be covering this card. Anthony Sims got a crazy-ass knockout. Nico Hernandez, he's from Kansas, supposed to be a big ticket seller up over there. Also, Brandon Rios being from Kansas, supposed to be a big ticket seller. I got to look up the venue to see how much the capacity is supposed to be, because Chicago, that shit emptied out as soon as Adamant got beat up by Big Baby Miller. And I'm not saying that disrespectfully. I was there at HBO, but this is an HBO fight. This was before Jacobs versus Derevianchenko. I was supposed to be at this press conference, but driving from Philly to New York on a Saturday when it's raining, I wasn't trying to rush out there, and then having to be out there for 7 hours. I didn't get home until about 4 o'clock in the morning. This 3 o'clock, but 3 o'clock or so, this press conference was at 5 p.m. So which means I would have had to leave out probably like 2 p.m. or something to be there. But, nonetheless, the press conferences here, they uploaded. I didn't get a chance to talk to Clarissa Shields and all the fighters like I wanted to. And then when I watched some interviews, I wasn't too happy with, there were some questions that was left unanswered, I guess. But nonetheless, this is a Stay Busy Showcase card. These are Eddie Hearn cards. This is what he does over in the UK all the time. However, I think it should be like this. Fighters shouldn't sit around waiting for big fights. In regards to this fight where we're talking about Brandon Rios versus Ramon Alvarez, I think it's going to be a bloodbath. The weight is likely going to be up on 154 pounds. Remember, Brandon Rios, his last fight, he got knocked out brutally earlier this year by Danny Garcia. I didn't see it. I was in a coma. Oh, God, can't. Damn it. I was pissed. After this showcase fight he had against Aaron Herrera when he wasn't looking too good early. Remember, he even got stopped by a body shot from Timothy Bradley, and Timothy Bradley's not even known as a power puncher. Those 3 big fights with Mike Alvarado. He's got that big super money grab against Manny Pacquiao. We all know what happened with Richard Abril, or what should have happened. And since then, he's had the big fights. He's had the big money fights, too. Those two out of 3 of those, the third one was kind of, forced a little bit. But those 2 Mike Alvarado fights were big money fights for him in regards to HBO. Didn't for one of them he make like $2 million? I believe it's for Bradley he made around that much. Pacquiao, he made around 4 or 5 mil. I forgot the exact number. 3, 4, 5 mil, right? Somewhere around that. I don't know the exact number. But he's made some good money for his fighting style. And now he's over. I wonder how much he's going to make over there on the zone. Like, he's still got action fights in him, and he still wants to fight. And we know what Brandon Rios' issues are. He's got to maintain a healthy weight. And when it comes to how the saying goes, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Defensively, he's always going to be flawed. However, he should be able to beat Ramon Alvarez, though. But Ramon Alvarez is going to have his brother. Canelo will likely be in Kansas this weekend, too. Remember, he's over on the zone. So this is their last card, U.S. card, until next month, right? Yeah, until Canelo Felding. So Canelo might be in Kansas. Kansas. Kansas was the ex-girlfriend. But Omar Chavez, I remember Canelo was in the corner yelling at him. No, when he fought Antonio Margarito, you got to go see that. Canelo was yelling at him in the corner. This one was those crazy rumors that Antonio Margarito could have got Canelo. Crazy. But let me go see if we can get you the fight week schedule before we go. The media workout is today. I know that for sure. I don't know for sure, but I believe it is. I have it on my email, but I just don't feel like opening my email right now. Here it is right here. Let's go right screen. Yeah, there we go. Okay, yeah, the workout's today. Tomorrow is the final press conference. Too bad we don't have nobody in Kansas that wants to, go out there to this stuff. It's a weird location. We're likely going to be streaming the press conference tomorrow and chatting and talking about the fight. Weigh-in Friday, and then, of course, Saturday is the fight. I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. Please subscribe.